Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today I am here to share 5 ways how you can make money from your own home during this quarantine. So most of the tools and most of the things I'm going to mention are for freelance models / actors, or if you're a freelancer, you can do it. So the first way to make money in quarantine is actually very simple. It's been getting very popular on Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of other platforms. Live streaming. There are multiple apps where you can go on and you can start streaming, and you either become a partner with the app or you just start streaming and then you start earning revenue based on the followers you have and the virtual gifts that people, your fans, send you on there. Now there's an app, it's called Live.me, that I used to be on, and I actually made really good money out of it 2 summers ago. It still is popping. I think it still is a thing. There's an app called Younow. It's more like a website where you can go and start streaming. It's a little different from Live.me because it's a desktop version. You can do it on your phone or your computer. In this case, you need to be a partner broadcaster, but it's not really hard to reach the requirements, so I will definitely recommend that as well. But the app that I have been using in the past month and I signed a contract with, it's called LIKEE. So LIKEE is very similar to Live.me. It's basically an app where you need to just go on and talk about anything. You don't even have to have a talent. You can just sit down, talk to everyone that decide to watch you and engage with your fans. And based on the engagement, you get paid. The contract I signed, I need to stream 30 hours, and I can't expose the amount, how much I'm making, but you guys should definitely look into that. I will put everything down in the description. Now the second way to make money in quarantine would be YouTube. YouTube is such a great platform just to talk about anything, literally. If you don't have a talent, you can just come on here and talk, share your ideas with the world, share the point of view you have on anything. Obviously, I decided to give advice on the things that I'm good at, to share an idea, share a skill that you have. You need to be partnered on here, but it is really not as difficult as people think it is. So you need to reach 3,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, which sounds like a lot. For example, me, the way I got partnered was from one of the dating videos I did, which got up to 200K by now. So that got me the subscriber count that I needed for the partnership, and the view hours as well. You can do it. It's literally easy. It's easy, and it's such a great way to just do social media in general. If you like to do social media, then this is your platform. And you can definitely turn YouTube into a business later on if you are really passionate about it and if you're consistent enough. Consistency is key. All right, so the third way to make money in quarantine would be Craigslist. Now, Craigslist might sound a little sketchy for some of you guys out there. I have been working off Craigslist for 5 years as a freelance model. All I can tell you is that in the past 5 years, I have worked so much off Craigslist as a freelance model that is just crazy. It blows my mind. Because when I first went on Craigslist, I was a little sketched out too. Obviously, you need to look out for scams. You need to know, the red flags. But then when you do understand the whole concept of it, you can actually start making money and go into photo shoots and all that kind of stuff. But in quarantine, if you are still quarantined, we're in phase 2 right now in New Jersey, you can find a lot of gigs. I usually look for talent gigs, but there are a bunch of other gigs you can do, not only for models, which you can do from the comfort of your home. Voiceovers, you can do, there are a lot of brands that reach out to people these days, and they just want them to create content from home and just send it in, and then you'll get paid. All right, so the fourth method to make money in this quarantine would be Model Mayhem, modelmayhem.com. So this is mostly for models, obviously, but I think it's for makeup artists, photographers, actors. So you need to make an account, which is for free, and then you can start applying for castings on there, based on your interest and based on whatever you want to do. So that's the fourth way. Now the fifth and the last method would be Backstage.com. Now, Backstage.com is hands down my favorite at the moment. The reason for that is because it is both for actors, models, and different, like, I think filmmakers, photographers, and it's like a whole community where you can apply for gigs. And there's a lot of voiceover. There's a lot of voiceover opportunities in this quarantine. And I've seen a bunch of other stuff where you just have to self-tape yourself and send it in, and then they will just make the payment. They will send you the money. The only thing about Backstage is there's a monthly fee which you need to pay if you want to be a member, if you want to be able to apply for castings, which is $20, not too bad. And if you pay yearly, I think it's even less on the monthly basis. All right, guys, so these are the 5 ways how I have been surviving in quarantine and how I have been making money, you know, thanks to these apps and platforms. And I'm pretty sure you have the potential to do the same thing. Even if you're not a model, you can just go on there and look for a bunch of other different kind of gigs. There's a variety of them, so you should definitely go check them out. This video will actually turn into a 5-video series where I will get into more details in all the different platforms I just talked about. So I will help you and guide you through on each of these platforms and apps how to get started and how to make your profile and how to start booking gigs. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I really do appreciate it one more time. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet, and I will be back with more content next week. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Peace.